After ranking the best second baseman from every MLB team the other day, I figured I should stay in the infield and move on to third base next. As I mentioned in the past few videos of this series, these rankings aren't solely based on how each player performed in 2023, nor are they based on how I think each player will perform in 2024. I'm simply ranking each player on who I think is the best right now as I'm recording this video. Now that I've gone through how the rankings will work, let's get into my picks. At number 30, I have Brett Baty of the New York Mets. Baty was the number 19 overall prospect in baseball when he got called up to the Mets in August of 2022. He only played in 11 games in 2022, putting up an OPS of 586. In 2023, he got a pretty good amount of playing time in the majors and really struggled. In 108 games this past year, he hit 9 home runs and 12 doubles while posting an OPS of 598. Not only was he horrible offensively, but he recorded -4 outs above average. I physically can't rank him any higher than last. At number 29, I have Abraham Toro of the Oakland A's. Toro has bounced around the league throughout his career, as the A's will be his 4th team in 4 years. In just over 800 career at-bats, he's hit 28 home runs and 30 doubles while posting a 636 OPS. Toro is an okay bench piece, but he's just not a quality starting position player by any means. At number 28, I have Nick Senzel of the Washington Nationals. Senzel was the 2nd overall pick in the 2016 draft by the Reds, and he's just never panned out to be a solid big leaguer. In just over 1,200 career at-bats, he's hit 33 home runs and 52 doubles while posting a 671 OPS. He's recorded negative B-WAR throughout his career, as he's basically been worse than a replacement level player. I like the signing for the Nationals though, because maybe a fresh start turns his career around and he pans out to be a good player. At number 27, I have Maikel Garcia of the Kansas City Royals. Garcia was the Royals' primary third baseman in 2023 as a rookie and was okay. In 123 games, he hit 4 home runs and 20 doubles while stealing 23 bases and posting a 681 OPS. The best thing Garcia has going for him is his speed, which the Royals clearly love looking at how their team is constructed. Maybe he'll get better in 2024, but this spot is right for him. At number 26, I have Yoan Moncada of the Chicago White Sox. Moncada was once the number 1 prospect in baseball back in 2017, but has never lived up to the hype he once had. He was traded to the White Sox after the 2016 season in exchange for Chris Sale, and has been incredibly inconsistent throughout his career. While he's had some great seasons, he's been very average as of recent. In 2022, he hit 12 home runs and 18 doubles with posting a 626 OPS in 104 games. While he was better in 2023, he was just an average player. In 92 games this past year, he hit 11 home runs and 20 doubles while posting a 730 OPS. At number 25, I have Josh Rojas of the Seattle Mariners. Rojas spent the first 5 years of his career with the Diamondbacks before getting traded to the Mariners at last year's trade deadline in exchange for Paul Sewald. In 105 games in 2023, Rojas hit 4 home runs and 17 doubles while posting a 641 OPS. While he had a down year, he was a league average player the past few years before then. I think Rojas is a good bounce-back candidate to have a solid year in 2024. At number 24, I have Joey Ortiz of the Milwaukee Brewers. Ortiz is currently the 63rd ranked prospect in baseball and was traded from the Orioles to the Brewers in exchange for Corbin Burns last month. In just over 300 career minor league games, he's hit 33 home runs and 76 doubles while posting an 806 OPS. Ortiz is going to get an opportunity in Milwaukee that he most likely never would have gotten in Baltimore. I'm very excited to see how he does in his first full big league season. At number 23, I have Isaiah Kiner-Falefa of the Toronto Blue Jays. IKF spent the past 2 years with the Yankees before signing a 2-year deal with the Blue Jays this offseason. In 142 games in 2022, he hit 4 home runs and 20 doubles while stealing 22 bases and posting a 642 OPS. In 113 games in 2023, he hit 6 home runs and 12 doubles while stealing 14 bases and posting a 646 OPS. While he isn't the best hitter in the league, he provides great defense, solid speed, and can play multiple positions for a ball club. He recently posted 3 B-WAR in 2022, so he can clearly be a valuable player without his bat being elite. I really hope he does well in Toronto. At number 22, I have Nick Madrigal of the Chicago Cubs. Madrigal was the 4th overall pick in the 2018 draft by the White Sox, widely regarded as the best hitter in college baseball. He was traded to the Cubs at the 2021 trade deadline in exchange for Craig Kimbrell. In his first 2 years with the Cubs, his bat has sucked. In 59 games in 2022, he hit 0 home runs and 7 doubles while posting a 588 OPS. In 2023, he was a bit better. In 92 games, he hit 2 home runs and 16 doubles while posting a 663 OPS. If you couldn't tell, Madrigal's real value is not his bat, it's his glove. He recorded 9 outs above average in 2023, which is incredible for the amount of games he played. If he can be a league average hitter, he'll be a solid player for the Cubs. At number 21, I have Gio Urshela of the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers will be Urshela's 4th team in 4 years, but he's very solid for a journeyman. In each of the last 5 seasons, he's posted an OPS over 700 while playing great defense at third base. In 144 games for the Twins in 2022, he hit 13 home runs and 27 doubles while posting a 767 OPS. In 62 games for the Angels in 2023, he hit 2 home runs and 8 doubles, posting a 703 OPS. For $1.5 million, the Tigers are getting an absolute steal in Urshela. At number 20, I have DJ LeMahieu of the New York Yankees. LeMahieu has been with the Yankees for 5 years now, and was once one of the best third basemen in all of baseball. In 2019 and 2020, he finished 4th and 3rd respectively in AL MVP voting, putting up some outrageous numbers offensively. Since 2021, his play has declined. He put up a 711 OPS in 2021, a 734 OPS in 2022, and most recently a 718 OPS in 2023. His full stat line in 130 games in 2023 includes 15 home runs and 22 doubles. While he isn't the player he once was, he's still pretty solid, and at worst is an above average big league player. At number 19, I have Noelvi Marte of the Cincinnati Reds. Marte was the top 100 prospect in baseball before getting traded from the Mariners to the Reds at the 2022 trade deadline in exchange for Luis Castillo. He made his major league debut for the Reds in 2023 when it was very solid. In 35 games, he hit 3 home runs and 7 doubles, posting an 822 OPS. Recording .8 BWAR is very solid for a rookie in his first 35 games. As it stands right now, he's technically still a prospect and is ranked 29th on MLB's top 100 list. I would not be surprised if he finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. At number 18, I have Anthony Rendon of the Los Angeles Angels. Where do I even start with Rendon? He was one of the best players in all baseball from 2017 to 2019, before signing a monster 7-year, $245 million contract with the Angels. With the Angels, things just haven't panned out. In 4 seasons with the team, he's only played in 200 total games, hitting 22 home runs and 40 doubles while posting a 758 OPS. Throughout his tenure in Anaheim, he's battled tons of injuries, has gotten into multiple altercations with fans, has been suspended a few times, and has basically said he hates playing baseball a few weeks ago. While his contract could go down as one of the worst in baseball history, he's still a talented player. He's not the same player he was 5 years ago, but if he's healthy for a full year, he's got at least something left in the tank. At number 17, I have Alec Bohm of the Philadelphia Phillies. Bohm was the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft and has played in the majors for 4 years now. In 152 games in 2022, he hit 13 home runs and 24 doubles while posting an OPS of 713. While those numbers aren't great, he improved in 2023. In 145 games this past year, he hit 20 home runs and 31 doubles while posting an OPS of 765. If you're wondering why you only recorded .4 BWAR in the season, it's because he's one of the worst defensive players in all baseball. He recorded -5 outs above average on the season and -1.4 defensive BWAR. While he only made 9 errors in the season, his range isn't great and his arm isn't strong at all. I hate to say it, but some Phillies fans think Bohm is way better than he is. At number 16, I have Eugenio Suarez of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Suarez has been one of the league's best power hitters over the past decade, hitting 246 home runs in 10 seasons while hitting 49 in 2019 alone. The Mariners traded him to the Diamondbacks this offseason in order to lower their payroll. In his 2 years in Seattle, he was pretty solid. In 150 games in 2022, he hit 31 home runs and 24 doubles while posting an OPS of 791. He regressed a bit in 2023. In 162 games this past year, he hit 22 home runs and 29 doubles while posting a 714 OPS. I think moving away from one of the most pitcher-friendly ballparks in Seattle will help Suarez offensively. You know what you're getting from him every year. A lot of home runs and a lot of strikeouts. At number 15, I have Jake Burger of the Miami Marlins. The White Sox drafted Burger with the 11th overall pick in the 2017 draft and traded him to the Marlins at last year's trade deadline. In his 3rd major league season, he had the best year of his career. In 141 games this past year, he hit 34 home runs and 28 doubles while posting an OPS of 828. Burger was fantastic for the Marlins after the trade deadline, as they probably don't make the playoffs without him. Considering he still has 5 years left of team control, I think it's safe to say the Marlins won the trade. At number 14, I have Ryan McMahon of the Colorado Rockies. McMahon has been with the Rockies for 7 seasons now, and has had a pretty nice tenure with the team. In almost 2,500 career at-bats, he's at 104 home runs and 124 doubles while posting a 752 OPS. Accumulating 12.4 BWAR for that amount of at-bats is pretty solid, and he's been consistently above average in his big league career. As of recently, he's been very good. He's posted an OPS over 710 in each of the past 5 seasons, and has been a great boost for the Rockies offensively. In 2023, he hit 23 home runs and 31 doubles while posting a 753 OPS. McMahon is super solid and this spot feels just right for him. At number 13, I have Royce Lewis of the Minnesota Twins. Lewis was the 1st overall pick in the 2017 draft and has battled so many injuries over the past few years. He tore his ACL in both 2021 and 2022. When he's played for the Twins, he's been fantastic. In 70 career games, he has 17 home runs and 11 doubles while posting an OPS of 913. If he can stay healthy for an extended period of time, I don't see why his numbers won't stay the same or improve. Like I've said, the talent is clearly there. He just needs to stay healthy. This spot honestly might be too low for how talented he is. At number 12, I have Ke'Bryan Hayes of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hayes was the 15th overall prospect in baseball when he got called up to the Pirates in 2020. While it took him a while to get acclimated to the big leagues, he had the best season of his career in 2023. In 124 games this past year, he hit 15 home runs and 31 doubles while posting a 762 OPS. On the season, he won a Gold Glove and recorded 4 BWAR, which is awesome for only playing about 75% of the games. Hayes is very talented and is one of the most underrated players in the game for sure. At number 11, I have Josh Young of the Texas Rangers. Young was the 8th overall pick in the 2019 draft and rose to the 34th overall prospect in baseball heading into 2023. In his rookie season this past year, he was fantastic. In 122 games, he hit 23 home runs and 25 doubles while posting a 781 OPS. He posted an 867 OPS in 17 postseason games and was a big part of why the Rangers won the World Series. With the Rangers lineup as stacked as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if Young improves again in 2024. With this position being so top heavy as it is, I have him just outside the top 10 for now. At number 10, I have Max Muncy of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Muncy was released by the A's in 2017, and the Dodgers signed him about a month later. He made his Dodgers debut in 2018 and has been awesome for the team in his 6 seasons with them. In his Dodgers career, he's had 175 home runs and 108 doubles while posting an 842 OPS. He's made 3 All-Star teams, finished top 15 in MVP voting 3 times, and won a World Series with the club in 2020. While he's been injury prone as of recently, he's still been pretty good. In 135 games in 2023, he hit 36 home runs and 17 doubles while posting an 808 OPS. As talented as Muncy is offensively, his defense is definitely below average, which is why I can't rank him any higher than here. At number 9, I have Isaac Paredes of the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays acquired Paredes from the Tigers in exchange for Austin Meadows before the 2022 season, and man did they completely win the trade. In 143 games in 2023, he hit 31 home runs and 24 doubles while posting an OPS of 840. On the season, he accumulated 4.2 BWAR and was fantastic for the Rays. He's really one of the most underrated stars in the league, not just third baseman, and doesn't get enough credit for how good he is right now. At number 8, I have Matt Chapman of the San Francisco Giants. Chapman spent the first 5 years of his career with the A's before spending the last 2 years with the Blue Jays. He just signed a 3-year, $54 million contract with the Giants last week if you missed it. In his 7-year career, he's hit 155 home runs and 191 doubles while posting a 790 OPS. He's won 4 Gold Gloves, finished top 7 in MVP voting twice, and has recorded a ridiculous 31.2 BWAR so far. In 2023, he regressed a bit offensively but was still very solid. In 140 games, he hit 17 home runs and 39 doubles while posting a 755 OPS. I'm honestly not a big fan of the Giants signing Chapman because Oracle Park is not hitter-friendly at all, and going from Wilmer Flores to him offensively is a downgrade in my opinion. Still, with how good defensively he is, I have Chapman ranked as the 8th best third baseman in baseball. At number 7, I have Rafael Devers of the Boston Red Sox. Devers has been one of the best hitters, let alone third baseman in the league since he debuted in 2017. It feels crazy putting him this low on this list, but the position is very top-heavy right now. In his first 7 years in the Bigs, he's at 172 home runs and 221 doubles while posting an 853 OPS. He's made 2 All-Star teams, won 2 Silver Sluggers, and a World Series in 2018. Recently, he's been great. In 141 games in 2022, he hit 27 home runs and 42 doubles while posting an 879 OPS. In 153 games in 2023, he hit 33 home runs and 34 doubles while posting an 851 OPS. I really don't have much to say about Devers other than he's awesome offensively. Defensively, he's below average and made 19 errors in 2023. Still, he's a great player and is definitely the best player in the Red Sox. At number 6, I have Alex Bregman of the Houston Astros. Bregman has been one of the best third basemen in the league since he debuted in 2016. In 8 seasons with the Astros, he's hit 165 home runs and 235 doubles while posting an 861 OPS. He's only made 2 All-Star teams, which is pretty surprising, has finished top 5 in MVP voting twice, has won 2 World Series, and recorded 35.4 BWAR. Recently, he's been awesome. In 2022, he hit 23 home runs and 38 doubles while posting an OPS of 820. In 2023, he was just as good. In 161 games this past year, he hit 25 home runs and 28 doubles while posting an OPS of 804. He's recorded 9.4 BWAR over the past 2 seasons and isn't showing any signs of slowing down soon. Bregman is great, but I have him just outside the top 5 right now. At number 5, I have Nolan Arenado of the St. Louis Cardinals. Arenado has been one of the best players in baseball since he debuted in 2013, being elite both offensively and defensively. He spent the first 8 years of his career with the Rockies before getting traded to the Cardinals after the 2020 season. While he was awesome in his first 2 years in St. Louis, his play dipped off a bit in 2023. In 144 games this past year, he hit 26 home runs and 26 doubles while posting a 774 OPS. This was the least amount of home runs he hit in a full season since 2014, and the least amount of doubles he hit in a full season since his rookie year in 2013. His defense wasn't fantastic this past year, as he didn't win a Gold Glove for the first time in his career. Still, I physically can't get myself to leave Arenado outside the top 5. I'd be shocked if he doesn't bounce back in 2024. At number 4, I have Manny Machado of the San Diego Padres. Like Arenado, Machado has been one of the best players in baseball since he debuted in 2012, but had a down 2023 season. From 2012 to 2022, Machado was unbelievable. He made 6 All-Star teams, finished top 10 in MVP voting 5 times, and won 2 Gold Gloves. As good as Machado still is right now, he wasn't fantastic in 2023. In 150 games in 2022, he hit 32 home runs and 37 doubles, posting an 898 OPS. He recorded 6.8 BWAR in the season and was a big reason for the Padres making it to the NLCS. In 138 games in 2023, he hit 30 home runs and 21 doubles, posting a 782 OPS. That was the lowest OPS he posted in a single season since 2014, as his batting average dropped 40 points from what it was in 2022. Machado is pretty clearly a top 10 third baseman in the league, and I have him at 4th right now. At number 3, I have Gunnar Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles. Before someone says anything in the comments, I think Jackson Holliday will be the Orioles starting shortstop in 2024, so that's why I have Gunnar at 3rd base. Henderson was the number 1 prospect when he got called up to the majors in September of 2022. He was great in his first month in the big leagues and was fantastic in his first full year in 2023. In 150 games this past year, he hit 28 home runs and 29 doubles, posting an 814 OPS. He finished 8th in MVP voting, won Rookie of the Year, and a Silver Slugger, all while recording 6.2 BWAR this past year. Gunner's already one of the best players in baseball, and I think he'll only get better from here on out. At number 2, I have Austin Riley of the Atlanta Braves. Riley has been with the Braves for 5 years now and has only gotten better in each season. In 2022, he hit 38 home runs and 39 doubles, posting an OPS of 878. In 2023, he hit 37 home runs and 32 doubles, posting an OPS of 861. In his last 3 seasons, he's finished top 7 in MVP voting in each year, won 2 Silver Sluggers, and made 2 All-Star teams. He's recorded 18.7 BWAR since the start of the 2021 season, which is truly unbelievable. If it weren't for the number 1 guy on this list being consistently elite for almost a decade, he'd be in that first spot. At number 1, I have Jose Ramirez with the Cleveland Guardians. As good as the top half of third basemen are in the league right now, J-Ram is pretty clearly the best third baseman in the sport. He's been one of the best hitters in baseball for about 8 years now, and hasn't really slowed down at all. In the past 8 years, he's hit 208 home runs and 301 doubles, while stealing 202 bases and posting an 880 OPS. In that span, he's finished top 6 in MVP voting 5 times, made 5 All-Star teams, and won 3 Silver Sluggers. He's also recorded 42.8 B-WAR in that duration, which is fantastic. In 156 games in 2023, he hit 24 home runs and 36 doubles, while stealing 28 bases and posting an 831 OPS. He recorded 5.8 B-WAR this past year and was great for Cleveland. Unless he has a surprising down year in 2024, I think he'll be the best third baseman in baseball again when I do this list next year. That's gonna do it for the video today. Thank you guys for supporting my first few rankings videos so far. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you disagree with any of my rankings, follow my other socials in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.